Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsme here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a very tragic, horrendous conversation. Um my mom sent me this story on yesterday and it really irked and bothered the out of me. And I said I have to bring this to you guys so that we could talk about this story because it's so sad and it's so horrific in my opinion. It's regarding this young woman who recently gave birth. I can't even say that she gave birth to a child here in Georgia. And it appears that she is looking to sue the hospital over her child's death because her baby ended up being decapitated. And let's just go ahead, and I just can't take it, y'all. But we're going to trigger warning, and I probably should have said it out the gate. My apologies. Trigger warning. Y'all might not want to, women that's pregnant, women that may have lost, I apologize. Y'all might not want to hear about this story, but I do feel like it's something we have to talk about because it's so many black women that I have seen talk about the mistreatment of black women in the field of, maternity, right? When it comes to getting the proper care from your OBGYN when you are pregnant. And and this one here really takes the cake, y'all, because what happened to her should have never happened. And what happened to her pisses me off so much because the hospital tried to cover this up, y'all. And I pray to God she gets every single half a penny that she is owed. Do you understand me? Every fragment of a penny that she could get, I hope she gets it from theirs. Do you understand? Let's just go ahead and switch the screen real quick because I want to get into this story. I can't take it. All right. If you haven't gone ahead and liked up the video, go ahead and like up the video because I want more eyes to get on this so more people can talk about, what's going on and not even just talk about it, but just be aware of this young lady's story. Like, this is some crazy stuff. So let's get into it. All right. They're saying Georgia woman sues hospital after baby allegedly decapitated during delivery. And that's what I said. Decapitated during delivery. Girl, I can't take, like, y'all are going to have to do some fucking changes in the medical world as it pertains to women having babies. And of course, I am aware that it's difficult for any women, no matter what your race is, to have kids, okay? To deliver them, carry them, is so much that goes into it. But then on top of the struggles that goes into delivering a child and then the mistreatment that comes along with it for women of color, it's even more of a problem. And if y'all are going to strip women of certain rights to prevent them from aborting kids or whatever the case is, then y'all need to put some better parameters in place. Y'all need to do some better states. And you know what kills me is how the overall government can make a unanimous decision across the United States, but then it's up to individual states to create their laws to, I guess, kind of combat the bullshit of the overall government. Like, it's just a lot. It's a lot of shit that be going on through my head. I don't know how everything works politic wise, okay? But it's bullshit. Okay. You have some states that's, preventing women from getting abortions after 6 weeks or whatever. Where's your parameters at? Where is your all insurance? Like, if you're a pregnant woman, you shouldn't have to pay for no delivery of no fucking child. Where is that at? Since you want people to have babies so damn bad. Give these women these incentives that they need then. Girl, I could just talk about it all day because I'm pissed the hell off. But let's get into this young woman's story here, okay? All right. And we'll get into this news story, this video here after we get into this article. But let's go ahead and get into the article first, all right?
CodeScan Shield enables users to guarantee error-free code and 100% adherence to Salesforce rules and policies.
And I don't want to hear the ad.
It does this with a two-pronged approach of automated tools, CodeScan and ORGScan.
Give me 1 second.
CodeScan is a static code analysis.
I just have to find, where is this ad playing? Because we don't want to hear the ad. Let me refresh. It sounds like it's a Salesforce ad playing. And I'm like, I don't care about Salesforce, okay, at this particular time. So let's hope that that does not come back up. All right. Now let me unmute it on this end, but let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So they're saying a lawsuit has been filed against an Atlanta area hospital after a baby was allegedly decapitated as his mother was giving birth last month. And y'all, this happened last month. Last month, I think at the beginning of July, this young lady was going through this. Girl, get into this story. This young woman by the name of Jessica Ross, who happens to be the age of 20, went to the emergency room at the Southern Regional Medical Center. Southern Regional Medical Center over there in Riverdale. Hello? Make sure y'all make a note of that. Put an asterisk by that one. Okay? Now, they're saying this took place on July 9th after her water broke at around 10 a.m. that morning. At about 8:40 p.m., she was fully dilated and she began to push. I cannot take it. Let me see how many hours. Let me see how many hours this woman was in labor. So you got 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn. This woman was in labor for about 10 to 11 hours. That's a long time. All right. They said she was fully dilated and she began pushing. Now, the baby stopped descending because of shoulder dystocia. And I hope that I said that correctly, okay? Because of shoulder dystocia while being delivered vaginally. I can't take it. Meaning the shoulders could not fit through the pelvic area. If she was fully dilated, how did this happen? And if the baby was too big to come through the birth canal, why did y'all not go ahead and give her a C-section to begin with? Am I tripping? I'm not in the medical field, so I don't know. All right. Last time I had a baby was about 19 some years ago, girl. So I don't know. Okay. I didn't experience this, but I'm just like trying to think about it. Like, how does that work? Okay, the baby shoulders, like, isn't the doctor supposed to slow down, readjust some things, you know what I'm saying, to slowly pull the baby out? How does this happen? Oh, I can't take it. So Dr. Tracy St. Julian reportedly attempted to deliver the baby vaginally using different methods, including applying traction to the baby's head. Girl, I gotta look this up. What does that even mean, to apply traction to a damn baby's head? What is that? I have to, like, what does that mean, to apply traction? Okay, so are you trying to I can't take it. I can't take it. So the people that's in the medical field that has a specialty and expertise in delivering babies, please explain this to me. Because when I'm looking at these images, it appears as though they try to use instruments of some sort. Maybe you could also use your hands when trying to get this baby out. But why, if the shoulders are stuck, why would you apply that type of traction to their head? I don't know. It's not making sense. Y'all let me know, okay? They're saying in the process of trying to deliver this baby, okay? In the process of trying to deliver this baby, pulled on the head, neck, and so hard. So whoever wrote this didn't write this accurately. So in the process of trying to pull on this baby, they pulled on the baby's head and neck so hard and manipulated them so hard, y'all, that the bones in the baby's skull, face, and neck were broken. Did y'all not see this baby go from whatever color to purple or blue like that? Girl, this is crazy to me. Roderick Edmond, one of Ross's attorneys, said during his news press conference, which we will listen to, okay? These are the parents here. This is Jessica Ross, who is suing Southern Regional Medical Center in Riverdale after claiming a doctor decapitated her baby during birth. That is so fucking sad. That is so traumatic. That is so fucking horrific in my personal opinion. And I can imagine the fears that she's going to go through later in life should she get pregnant again and choose to deliver that child. You feel what I'm saying? Girl, I'm out the fuck done. And I pray to God, she makes so much money off of these people that she ain't got to work for the rest of her life. Her nor her kids, if she has any. I can't. Now, at around 11:50 p.m., St. Julian, this is the doctor, decided to perform a stat cesarean section, okay? A stat cesarean C-section. What I'm thinking is an impromptu immediate C-section, but what we going to do is find out what they mean, okay? A stat. All right, what is a stat? They say a C-section is considered an emergency or stat C-section when it's based on a situation where the health of the baby or mom is in danger. So I guess at this time, y'all didn't know what y'all did to this baby's skull and his face. Y'all didn't know what y'all did, huh? Okay. Or did you know? Because it said that y'all was trying to cover the shit the fuck up. Girl, they got me hot. I'm pissed. So they say the baby's body and legs were delivered. Girl, I cannot take it. Woo, woo, woo. Girl, this is devastating. Did y'all hear what was just said? The baby's bodies and legs were delivered at 12 a.m., meaning separate, baby. Separate. The body, not the head, the body and the legs were delivered at 11 a.m. when she decided to perform a fucking C-section at 11:50, which is roughly about 20 minutes ago. She done performed this 20 minutes ago. Within 20 minutes, the girl delivered the baby's legs and head. Body and legs. And the baby's head was delivered vaginally. Do you hear me? Literally ripped this baby apart. And I just cannot take it. Ooh. This makes me so mad, y'all. They say the lawsuit allegedly St. Julian failed to tell Ross and her family about the decapitation. Y'all, this pisses me off so bad because it was like y'all didn't take y'all time, and that's what I fucking hate. Like when I got ready to have my son, I got induced. I went into the hospital that morning. It probably like 5 or 6 or whatever, and I think probably like 7 or 8. They probably like induced my labor, and then at some point throughout the day, I had like a epidural, and then around like 2:30 or something like that, it was this nurse that came in, and it was like she was leaving at 5. And when my baby was not like coming down, I think I was fully dilated. I can't remember because he wasn't like coming down. Like I think I was dilated, but he didn't see the light, Caroline. He didn't come down. And so she was like, oh my God, it looks like we're going to have to do your C-section. And that pissed me off so bad because I didn't want a C-section. And it seems like no matter if I said I didn't want it, it was kind of like, you're going to get it anyway. But the energy was giving, I want to see your baby type thing. Like before I clock out for today, like I want to see this baby. Like that was the energy that she gave. And actually it wasn't even just the energy. That's what she said. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to see what my baby looked like before she clocked out for today. Like we got to have this baby before I leave. Bitch, you're a nurse. You're not no fucking doctor to make no decision like that. But anywho, she started to shave me, getting me ready. You know, you got to shave your little area, whatever. Get me ready for a C-section. Thank God his dad was late getting there, but he got there in perfect timing. And as he continued to talk to, you know, my son, next thing you know, she came back in there probably like an hour or two later. And it was like, oh my God, his head is right here. Like, oh my, we're having a baby. Like, oh my God, wow. Bitch, but I was so glad I was so glad that my son moved on down. And I think I could have prayed, like, God, I really don't want that. Like, please, like, whatever. Like, let me just deliver my baby vaginally, whatever. Came back in there. Baby literally was born, like 13 minutes before her ass had to clock out. Like, girl, and I can't, and that when I hear this girl's story, that's what it takes me to. It's like, y'all be rushing so fucking much. And I don't understand what the rush is on somebody else's body. Especially if they have an epidural. I don't know this young woman's situation, but it sounds like y'all was rushing the baby. It's time to push the baby. It's like, what other measures could you have taken to prevent you from applying traction to that baby's head when you're trying to get it out the birth canal? And I think about that because I'm thinking about people that have water births and people that has this part and stuff. They like slowly, they relax, they take their time. It's coming. Just relax, mama. Just to stop pushing. Stop. Don't push no more. It's making me question your expertise in this field. And see, reasons like this, I feel, is why a lot of women get fucking doulas now. Which doulas I think should be covered by insurance. Y'all need to go ahead and take care of that for them ladies. If they don't want to go into the hospital and have deliveries with just the doctor and a damn nurse, shout out to the doulas, who's another advocate for the mom. Because I feel like if the young lady probably would have had a doula, they could have helped y'all motherfuckers. Because clearly y'all ain't got all the answers, Sway. And it could have possibly prevented said situation from happening. We don't know. I don't know. But maybe possibly. But it's giving you probably was trying to rush, girl, and then you want to sit up there and perform an immediate cesarean section. Listen, possibly the doctor was operating well within her right, which was everything that you're supposed to do. Maybe that was the hospital protocol with how the doctor handled it. But this is where y'all fucked up. Y'all sat up there and tried to, as they're saying, y'all failed to tell this girl about the decapitation of her fucking child. But we're going to get into the rest of this article. So they're saying it also alleges that the hospital discouraged Ross and the baby's father, Trayvon Taylor, from seeking an autopsy. Instead, telling them to have their son cremated in lieu of taking him to the fucking funeral home. Girl, all y'all need y'all ass whooped and fired. A report of the alleged decapitation was never made to authorities. So first of all, this girl's baby is decapitated and y'all ain't never give no type of reports to the cops or nothing. So Corey Lynch, an attorney for Ross, said during a news press conference to announce the lawsuit, okay? He said a report of the alleged decapitation was never made to authorities. The death was flagged by a funeral home. Girl, I could just go in there and swing on all of y'all. For real. Because this girl lost her child, never saw her child, and had to hear from the fucking funeral home what happened to her baby. Y'all know y'all going down, right? Let's keep going. They did everything in their power to not let the family know what happened, according to the attorney. They said, in addition, St. Julian, the young woman, the doctor, in addition, the doctor who is named in the lawsuit, grossly negligently applied excessive traction. Because I would think the same thing, because you're eager, you're rushing. Because you crack bones in this baby's head and this baby's face. Ma'am. That's wild to me. And the baby's name is Trayvon Isaiah Taylor Jr. That is so sad. They said that she grossly negligently applied excessive traction to the baby's head and neck and grossly negligently failed to do a cesarean section in a timely and proper manner, resulting in this baby's decapitation and death. Bitch, girl, I'm too heated. The hospital told Fox News Digital it was unable to discuss the care and treatment of patients. I bet your ass is. They said our heartfelt thoughts and prayers are with the family and all those impacted by this tragic event. Our prayers also remain with the dedicated team of physicians, nurses, and staff at Southern Regional Medical Center who care for this patient. Girl, fuck your team. Okay? Our prayers also remain. Girl, fuck your physicians, your nurses. Fuck them people. Not all of them, just some of them, but fuck them. Anywho, while our sympathies go out to the family, Southern Regional Medical Center denies the allegations in the complaint referencing the hospital. Are you crazy? Not y'all sitting out here giving prayers and sympathies, but you want to sit up here and deny the allegations. Okay. They said since this matter is in litigation, we cannot provide additional statements as far as Dr. St. Julian. She is not an employee of the hospital. Bitch, let's get into some things. Because y'all done made me hot and motherfucking bothered in this bitch. For real. So you want to sit up there and deny the motherfucking claims on behalf of the hospital, but y'all done fired motherfucking St. Julian and parted ways with her motherfucking ass? Girl, get that shit together. So something in the milk ain't clean. And it's giving y'all full of shit. Girl, God, please let this girl get what's due. Because y'all got life fucked up, for real. The hospital has taken the appropriate steps in response to this unfortunate situation. The complaint is seeking unspecified damages for the full value of the baby's life, including loss of earnings and loss of enjoyment of life. And you need to add pain and motherfucking suffering. And what I cannot take is the fact that that bitch performed a C-section on you, a scar that you're going to have for the rest of your life, that you're going to remember giving birth to a decapitated ass baby. And I cannot take it. I cannot take it, bitch. I'm hot the fuck about it, okay? But we are gonna go ahead and check out this news story just to see what it is they have to say, y'all. But y'all have to let me know your thoughts about this, because I can't take it. This is wild.
Well, we're about to tell you something heartbreaking and graphic, so if you have children in the room, this could be inappropriate. A young Clayton County mother and father have sued their OBGYN and Southern Regional Hospital after they claim the doctor's negligence led to their baby being decapitated during birth.
In the wrongful death lawsuit filed in Clayton County this morning, the couple claims the hospital covered up their baby's death. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor joins us now from Southern Regional Hospital in Riverdale, where this death took place. Angelique?
Well, Russ and Christine, what a sad and just unspeakable tragedy. Now, I learned today that the Clayton County Police Department is investigating this baby's death. And as for the parents, well, they are just too distraught to talk about it.
This is one of the most sad, egregious, and horrific situations that I've ever seen.
20-year-old Jessica Ross and her boyfriend, Travion Taylor Sr., have an unimaginable story. Their attorney says the young couple was full of joy and anticipation for their first child. They came here to Southern Regional Medical Center for the delivery July 9th. According to the complaint, doctors had diagnosed Ms. Ross with diabetes a year earlier, making her a high-risk pregnancy. But she consistently went to appointments while she was expecting. The couple's attorney says after about 10 hours of labor, Jessica was fully dilated and ready for delivery of Travion Jr. But according to the complaint, they say his shoulders got stuck in the vaginal canal.
What wound up happening after that is just brutal. Dr. St. Julian came in, and she, in the process of trying to deliver this baby, pulled on the baby's head and neck so hard and manipulated them so hard that the bones in the baby's skull, face, and neck were broken.
According to the complaint, that is when Dr. Tracy St. Julian called for an emergency C-section.
When the womb was open, the feet came out, the body came out, and there was no head. The head was stuck in the vagina.
The couple's attorneys allege nurses and medical staff at the hospital lied to the couple about what happened, discouraged them from getting an autopsy, tried to encourage them to cremate the child, and failed to report the death to the medical examiner.
They also did not report the death to the authorities of Clayton County or the Clayton County medical examiner. This report was made by a funeral home, and after their funeral home waved the flag and alerted the authorities regarding this, it wasn't until then when Dr. St. Julian told the family what actually happened.
Now, I reached out to Dr. St. Julian, but she declined comment today. We did get a statement from the hospital, and it reads, while our heartfelt sympathies go out to the family, Southern Regional Medical Center denies the allegations in the complaint referencing the hospital. Since this matter is in litigation, we are refrained from providing any additional information. Dr. St. Julian is not an employee of the hospital.
Of course
not. The hospital has taken the appropriate steps in response to this unfortunate situation. We are live in Clayton County. Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
What an absolutely traumatizing experience. Angelique, thanks so much.
That shit is extremely traumatizing. But you know what? Let me go back over here. Because what the fuck is your name? Did they even give us your first name? Because I'm trying to look you up, Dr. Tracy St. Julian. I don't give a damn if you black or white, bitch. You need your ass handed to you. Is this you, ma'am? I don't want to pull up the wrong lady. But if this is you, they on your ass, ma'am. Not you went to Alabama A&M. Seven 629. Oh, okay. Fayetteville. I got to see how far Fayetteville is to the other office. But is this you, ma'am? Hell, let me look some more up. Because, girl, what? Is this you? Doctor, okay. Uh-huh. So this must be you. Girl, you done did it now, bitch. You done did it now, Tracy, girl. You done did it now, honey. They on your ass, baby. They sure are. Now, let me get the exact address of the hospital because you got Upper Riverdale. So, is this the same? Girl, that's the same address. That's you, Tracy. They on your ass, ma'am. They is on your ass, girl. And I hate that. And what is your, first of all, not Southern Regional Medical Center having a 2.3 star anyway with 1,500 reviews. Not y'all rating being that low anyway. So, y'all already give off poor ass service. Not that being the case, Miss Tracy, not you having 2.3 yourself and you barely got that many. What's going on? Let me see if they knew. Not somebody said read the story and felt compelled to write a review. Now, see, y'all, if you ain't go to this lady, I understand. Like, I'm trying to see the real ones, okay? Who's the real people that came and gave their opinions? Because a lot of these happened within the past few months. So it seems like just 4 months ago, she was doing good with 5 stars. Now, after people have heard the story, they're coming and they're giving her lower stars. I would want to believe that this woman has a decent history of doing well. You know what I'm saying? With her patients. It seems like she has been in business for a very long time. She got a degree back in 2005 or something. She went to medical school in 1992. So she's been practicing for many years. So I'm sure that she has a good success rate on some of the deliveries. However, this one is where you fucked up. And this one could potentially be a career-ending one is an assumption based on what the allegations are about you. I feel like you need to come out and give a statement or something, ma'am. But they are on your ass, ma'am. They are. And this is a very horrific and disgusting story. And I don't know if you yourself had anything to do with trying to shield the truth about this baby's passing, or if that was just the doing of the hospital and the nurses and the staff there. I'm not sure, but a lot of accountability needs to go around. And I just pray that this lady gets the justice that's due and owed to her, because this is very unfair. And it's disgusting. All right. But that's all I got. I had to bring out this story because it had me hot and motherfucking bothered and pissed the hell off. I want you guys to go ahead and sound off in the comments and let me know your thoughts about everything that we just talked about. I'm JamiThatsme. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsme. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.